Okay, we're out here on a beautiful spring morning, and what I want to do sitting on my front porch is just be really informal with you and just give you some tips and some ideas on how to go about composing your own music. Now, we've covered scales, and we've covered how to play some basic chords, and we've covered some basic theoretical concepts, and what I want to do now is show you how to kind of bring all of that together so that you can start writing your own music. And these are just some of my ideas, and they're just kind of a way to get you pointed in the right direction. So don't think that this is gospel. It's just simply my thought process that I want to share with you, and hopefully you can take it and run with it from there. So let's talk about first, our A minor chord. You've already got that. You've learned your C chord, of course. You've learned your G chord. You've learned your E major minor, and D minor. Okay, the caged formula, C-A-G-E-D. Now what I want to do is take just those 5 chords and show you how you can create entire songs from that. Okay, the first one I'm going to show you is just an A minor chord, okay? And you know how to play that now. And let's say your C chord. Okay, what's special about those 2 chords? Well, here's what's special about it. If you're in the key of A minor, the 3 chord would be C, and C is major in the key of A minor. So that's why those 2 chords, they're diatonically correct. They're in the key of A minor, okay? And 1 can easily go to 3. So in this case, the 1 chord is A minor, and the 3 chord is C. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm just playing chords, right? A, C. But the first composition technique I'll show you is arpeggiating the chord. What does that mean? It just simply means to play the chord in a broken manner like this. And did you see, all I did was I went down, and then I just came right back, or I went up the chord and then right back down it. Now I'm going to switch to the C chord, and all I need to move is my ring finger to fret 3, 5th string. So now let's say that this was the opening of your song. Just those 2 chords, A and C, just arpeggiating them. Okay, that sounds pretty good. And maybe you could do that for 4 or 5 measures, right? Well, let me give you another idea. You can arpeggiate the chord, but what if you added some notes that are not necessarily in that particular chord? And for example, here's my A chord, right? What if I just added 1 note, which is to simply hammer on and pull off on this 1st fret on the 2nd string? Okay, so it sounds like this. Okay, so I'm just changing it a little bit. I'm starting with a basic concept, and I'm just varying it, okay? Well, that note fits, right? What about the 3rd fret 2nd string? Okay, how about this? So all I've done is taken that A chord, and I'm just tweaking the notes a little bit, okay? And it doesn't matter necessarily right now if you know exactly which notes those are, okay? The point is, to your ear, you can hear that those notes fit. Okay, let's see if I can do that same concept, just tweaking the C chord a little bit. Okay, so we went from and to, right? That was the arpeggiated version, and then I just added some hammer-on and pull-offs. Okay, so that's going A to C. What are the other notes in the, or what are the other chords in the A minor scale? Well, we have A, we have C, which would be 3. Well, what would be the 4 chord of an A minor scale? Well, let's count up 4 notes starting with A. A, B, C, D. Okay, and the 4 chord can be major or minor in a minor key. So if I'm in the key of A minor, and I'm playing A minor and C right now in my composition, what if I added the D chord? okay, because then my chord progression would be 1 in the key of A minor, 3, which is a major key, in this case C, major chord C, and then D. Let's see what that sounds like. Now, generally the 4 chord goes back to 1. The 4 chord can also go to 5. So in the key of A, what would be the 5 chord? Let's count up. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so let's see what that would sound like if I added the E. So I'm going to go A, then C major, then D major, then E. Okay, so you can see how all I've done is I've taken the chords that are naturally occurring in the A minor scale, A, C, which is a 3 chord, D, which is the 4 chord, and E, which is the 5 chord, and we've created an entire song, okay? So let me give you some other chord progression ideas. What if we started in the key of C? What would the 3 chord be in the key of C? Well, in C major, the 3 chord would be a minor chord, which would be E minor. So I have my C chord. So all I'm doing is going from the 1 chord in C to the 3 chord in C major, which is a E minor chord. And if you don't understand how I know if they're major or minor, you will as you progress through the course. Right now I just want to introduce you to the concept to get you playing.